Now,
Good evening, kids. What's the key? Welcome back to another show, honey, here with the crew, bitch. reynateas, live and full blown in color. Friday night. Come get your teacups, kiddos. We are doing readings tonight. We're doing live reading tonight here on reynateas. I will be doing the reading. I'm shuffling my cards right now. And Raina, so what's been going on, Raina? How you been this week, girl?
I've been
How's your magic?
good. My magic is stronger than ever.
Yes.
My magic is hitting.
Yes.
Yes. This
Having
magic.
successes coming all through, honey. Having
Hello.
contact spirit,
Get it.
contact working with these spirits, honey.
Yes.
Success.
Waiting for this new
Spiritual
moon.
workings.
Ready for this new moon coming up.
Yes. Isn't she gonna give everything?
Yes. We're gonna get every single last drop.
Yes. Portals open to the shadow realm, bitch. Calling the girls forth. And
Opening
if you don't
portals.
know about us here at reynateas, girl, we're known, honey, on the spirit realm, girl. We got clout over there with those beings, honey. So
that's right.
we welcome you guys again. I am going to lay out this spread, one last shuffle. And if you guys are interested in personal one-on-one readings, we are available for those. Girl, get two witches on the line giving you your reading.
Yes, get two witches on the line.
20 cards, bitch.
20 cards. Where y'all at?
Get into it. Okay. I feel like this reading is gonna give me what? Love tea. Ace of chalices we have. The 9 of chalices, the Ace of swords. Ooh. So someone has an opportunity, but they're walking away from it for this other motherfucking man. Here we go. Yes, girl. Yes, for the dick. Okay, the Ace of Wands came out. For the dick. Okay. For the dick and the Empress. So you really trying to let him get you pregnant,
she trying to get pregnant?
You really trying to let him get you pregnant, girl?
Not pregnant.
Yeah. All right. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 cards tonight because you know what? The spirit said 16 and she's giving me full-blown stories, so I'm gonna read you for all that it's worth, girl. And that's how we get down over here at reynateas, girl. Please don't come over here with soft skin, because some people do need to get the truth and they need the truth, honey. We give you tough love, always respectful, of course, but still some people need the truth because lately, I don't know what's been going on in the air, but the kids have been acting real silly with their choice decisions and choice partnerships. But here we go. Okay, so the present position is the Ace of Chalices. This is talking about an opportunity to love yourself. I feel like a lot of times in these situations and just a lot of relationships dynamics that I bear witness to as far as a reader and as a worker, people are always trying to have another person fill their cup. They never have or usually they don't have a means to replenish their own sense of value, their own sense of self-worth. And I talk about this a lot on this channel, okay, of like taking that power back from these men, these women, these partners, friends, whatever, family, and putting it back into yourself. There are so many opportunities out there for us to go out and experience and learn something new about ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the Ace of Chalices is a reminder of that. Chalices represent waters, emotions, art, creativity, spirituality. So whatever that is, whatever that little special thing is for you, whoever's listening out there, this reading's for, that gives you that sense of peace, that sense of zen. That's what you need to have more of in your life, especially if you recently had to walk away from a situation, which I'm seeing here. You possibly have dealt with a breakup, and this ex is coming back, honey, to shake your peace. And yeah, bitch, you're going to get into it. You're going to get him. You're going to let him back in, and he's going to do the same shit, okay? He's going to do the same shit. So what are you seeing, Raina, with the Ace of Chalices? What's your input on this?
Well, the Ace of Chalices, it usually symbolizes overflowing emotion, overflowing love. And to me, the Ace of Chalices can also symbolize like somebody who's a champion for love, somebody who loves hard. And also the idea of love, I feel, with the Ace of Chalices. So it may be somebody who they give, but maybe they don't receive.
Right.
Or this person, you're a giver. You pour yourself into people. You pour yourself into relationships. So you are very loving. You may even be a water sign.
Yes.
Let's not,
very Cancer,
yeah.
Scorpio, Pisces, honey.
Yeah, it might be a water sign. It might, this is a general reading, so
and check your moon and your rising too now, and your Venus, okay? Because those my Venus is a water sign. So I know the dynamic of being an Ace of Chalice, okay, of like pouring into and really, and it's funny because I also look at, like, I'm looking at the rest of this reading. It's also kind of saying to me, it's like, it's so crazy how human psychology is, but like the more this person pulls away from you, the harder you want to love them. So it's kind of like a catch-22 in a way. But definitely, I think that was great insight, Reyna. Do you have any more you want to add before we?
I think we can move on.
Okay, so then I'm gonna jump into the next three cards together because they came out like as a total. You have the Ace of Swords, you have the Nine of Chalices, and then you have on the other side the Eight of Chalices. So you got a lot of water here. Okay, there's a lot of emotions here. I feel like whoever this reading is for, possibly the people that you've been dealing with. They've had a lot of bravado, a lot of ego. You very much were drawn to them because of the fact of either their success, there's something artistically present about them. They're very suave, they're very good with words, but they also I feel like possibly you were drawn to this person because their level of being able to smooth talk and being very persuasive in acquiring what they want. Like almost in a way like you were like, okay, like I see you for what you are and I'm not going to let you do this to me. But then like it happens and you're just like, along the way, you're just like, no, I'm not going to fall. No, I'm not going to get in this situation. And then you turn around and you're in this situation anyway. Because in the Nine of Chalices, it's a man, he's sitting and he has this very smug look on his face with 9 chalices behind him. So he has all his cups filled. So it could also mean in this, looking at this from a relationship perspective, which I feel like the spirit is giving me, you're dealing with someone, honey, who if he ain't gonna get his cup filled from you, girl, he is going to get his cup, or she is going to get their cup from 5 to 6 other people over here, maybe even 9. Okay, and it's like, are you okay with just being an option? Are you okay with just being that person that he calls when his wife is out of town, the baby mama over here at the mom's house, when he just got a few minutes after work, but he doesn't give you anything else? Okay, and the Ace of Swords represents truth. It represents logic. It represents like the cold, hard dynamic of knowing something, information. This also represents valor, victory, success, championing or being a champion for something that is your obstacle. So it's kind of like in this situation where you feel like that you want to love this person more in hopes that they'll recognize that you're a giver, or they recognize you're a giver. Yes, they recognize that you will pour yourself into them. That is why they're possibly taking advantage of this situation and you. Okay, so with the 8 of Chalices, okay, moving on. With the 8 of Chalices, we see a man who he's been nursing these 8 cups, but it's time for him to move on. It's time for him to leave the situation. He has turned his back on it, even though the chalices are still working, they're still functionable or functioning. It's like he's outgrown it. You know what I'm saying? He's emotionally outgrown this situation, and it's time for him to leave. So he has made that choice to leave. What are you seeing with these 3 cards that I've just turned up with right now?
Can you repeat the 3 cards to me?
Okay, so we have the 9 of Chalices, the Ace of Swords, and the 8 of Chalices.
And you said these are all like one card, so we're looking at this as the immediate influence or as three separate cards?
I mean, I'm putting together the picture of, I'm putting together the picture. So starting off with the Ace of Chalices, I feel like this is talking about a love situation or an emotional investment, emotional, supplying, supplement, giving, being too emotional, possibly. Also, a recommendation to start loving yourself, pouring that energy back into yourself. With the Nine of Chalices, I was saying I feel like there's another person in this picture, and this person very much has other people that they siphon this energy from, because in the Nine of Chalices for the Rider-Waite deck, there's a picture of a smug man. He's sitting with his arms crossed, and he's kind of looking like, I got it like that. I got all these cups behind me. They're mine. They're constantly filled. I ain't got to worry about nothing situation. And it's funny. I'll say this. Okay, so then we have the Ace of Swords that follow after the Nine of Chalices. And the Ace of Swords is about truth, recognizing truth, logic, champion, victory, valor. And then the Eight of Chalices, okay, well, you have 8 chalices now. There were 9. In the 8th, the person's leaving. So, this person is removing themselves from the equation. I think, that's what the cards are basically saying. Like, honey, it's time for you to just dismiss yourself from this equation because it's not no good. Why would you stand there and just be an object or an appliance or tool for this person to make use of whenever they want or feel that they want the option of choosing to do so, but you're not getting anything back, is what I was thinking. So what are you seeing with these 3 cards?
Yeah, I agree with you. I definitely agree with you that this person may have other women or men, and these people may be a challenge, or they may give the person a challenge. You may love this person so much, and that he got other females, but you don't care. They probably be letting you know about themselves, and you probably over here still loving this man, even though these women, that he has these women. And I feel like with the Ace of Swords, maybe it is you coming to your senses. Maybe it is you realizing your true potential, your true strength, that you deserve better. I mean, and most people don't even ever get that. You tell them that, for you to, become a better person, or you leave this man and this and this and that, but they'll still stay with him. They're not about empowerment, most people. So it's like, sis, show me that you are the Ace of Swords. Show me that you really are about that life, that you would really leave this man, that you would move on, that you would be strong enough to pack your shit up and go. Show me. And this 8 of Chalices, did you, have you left before? I feel like you probably have left before. If she's not gonna leave in the future, she probably has left in the past. And I want to see what the rest of the reading, will it show like that you have left and you have come back to him?
Yes, it has, honey, because we have the 6 of Swords here, bitch, and we ain't even get there.
Well, let's continue. So yeah,
we ain't even get there, girl. Okay, so now on the 3rd row we have the Devil card, the 2 of Chalices, and the Knight of Wands, and it's like, girl, here we go again, child. Let me tell you, child. That Devil card, that whoever this is, he is giving you some fire ass dang-a-lang. You hear me? When he is putting it on your backside, girl, or they giving it to you, it's something about this person that you feel energetically bound to this person. And we have videos here on this channel about narcissistic psychic vampires, how they, through sex, latch on and create hooks in their victims to siphon energy, and you feel like you can't get away from this person. You start going obsessive for this person. You can't let this person go. You'll be down just, honey, for them to come through for them 15 minutes just to bang you out. That's all you want. Less, they don't give you nothing. If they don't give you nothing else, at least that, okay, is where you kind of are with the Devil. Like, the Devil card also is associated with the sign Capricorn. So you might be dealing with the Capricorn, honey. I think I might know who that is. But a little sip, slow tea and shade, honey. But also the Devil card represents like a reminder of the like things that are fleshly, things that are overindulgent, addictions, like overall just doing things or being a part of something that you know is bad for you. And over the course of being around this person or having sex with this person for so long, you started to become them. You started to morph and lose this sense of who you used to be and become just like the shadow of for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't even go a day without like your mind coming back to what are they doing? How can I, what I need to do? How do I get them back? You know, when am I going to run into them? When are they going to call me? When am I going to see? It's like they're bound to you. Okay. And it's not healthy. With the two of chalices, I feel like possibly this relationship could have started from an innocent place. Maybe you guys were just friends. Maybe it was a situation where, you were like, okay, like we're cool, because the two of chalices, a lot of times it does represent love. But sometimes it just represents two people coming together and kind of exchanging, not intimacy, but just like a level of understanding, I guess, a lot of times too. Just conversation. Like it was never supposed to get this deep. I think you possibly tell yourself at times. Like it was never supposed to get this deep. Like I wasn't supposed to be feeling, in love with this fool.
It did get that deep. It got that deep in her ass.
Ooh, shade queen. Sip tea real slow on that one. Real deep. And with that Knight of Wands, let me tell you something. He comes through like a night rider, okay? And when the phone call comes, let me tell you, you be mad at yourself when you miss that phone call that he done called you to try to come through for a night or whatever, and you miss it, so you sleep or in the shower or whatever. You are literally upset with yourself when you miss the phone call. And you go running back trying to call him, and then he might not pick up. Okay, because he probably done moved on to see what else he can get. Okay, this person, this Knight of Wands energy, is someone who's very fast. Okay, they're very passionate. They have that swagger, that ego. A very Leo energy, very young Leo male energy. Also, very young Sagittarius male energy. And young Leo and young Sagittarius males, they low key, they're fuckboys, okay? Like, no tea, no shade, but they usually are, though, especially in the fire elements of things. Aries too now, but usually those are the ones. And there's something about this person where they like attention. They like attention from all sides. Like whoever gives them life, if a girl even like looks at him and kind of smiles, it's like that's an invitation for him to either start hitting on her, trying to get with her. It's like he because the Knight of Wands, like he travels to foreign lands. Like he wants to explore all realms. And truth be told, this one also might have a little bisexual twist to him, honey. Get into it, girl. So what are you feeling with this? What are you feeling with this reading, Reyna? What are you seeing with the three cards? The Devil, the Two of Chalices, and then the Knight of Wands.
Well, with the Devil card, I want to kind of rewind because it kind of makes sense with the Eight of Chalices. I feel like with the Eight of Chalices, you have left, but that Devil is so strong that you have come back. So I feel like, yeah, you guys do have a sort of soul tie. He may be a soulmate of yours. You guys are definitely bound. You are addicted to him.
You need that cord cutting ritual done.
Yeah, he is your God. You worship him. You're obsessed with him. And you love giving yourself to him. And I feel like you don't even care that he got 7 other bitches. you like his sex so much. You feel that he is the one for you. You feel that he is your soul. Yeah, you feel like it's you and him, you know? You feel like he's going to eventually leave those other bitches and marry you. You feel like he is the one for you. You fell so deeply in love with this man. All you did was fall in love with him like them other bitches did. All you did was fall in love with the dick.
With the dick.
And that dick that he be slanging, that he be putting on you.
And all 8 and all 9 of the other ones.
Deep dicking, putting your legs behind your ears, just putting you in pretzel positions that ain't no man has ever put you in. And that's what you like.
Slapping you up, choking you out.
Choking you out while he pounding you. That's what you like. And he has no problem giving it to you either. But the thing is, sis, you need to get your emotions and feeling out of this, because this man, he is draining you. Okay, so that's what I see with these.
We didn't even get to the last of the tea. Well, that word draining, that drain. Yeah, we didn't even get to the last of these cards, but we're going to. Okay, we're making our way through. So the next 3 cards that I have, and I kind of even want to tie in the 2 others to this whole picture. It's just coming to me. So we have Justice, okay, which represents karmic retribution. You could possibly be dealing with a Libra. We have the Emperor card that's here. It could possibly be an Aries, okay? A very dominating man, honey. This man, let me tell you, and the 8 of Wands next to this Emperor too, yeah, he might be into a little BDSM, and like he might have told you that you are his property or his slave, or you know, he really is dominating, and his energy is very dominating. He's very like in control all the time.
But she likes that.
Yes, she does.
She likes daddy. She likes daddy controlling
daddy.
her.
Yeah, he makes you call him daddy, or maybe you voluntarily call him daddy, and you just give this man so much power. You just stroke his ego so much that it's like, here's the thing. Here's a little game though. Here's the peep someone on a little game though. It might be too late now, because it's like he knows that he already has you hooked. But like, you never give that much to a person, because then they'll always, it's like, what are they fighting for? What is the challenge there in keeping you anymore, when they can turn their back, go around the block 7 times and meet Sandra, Cindy, Michelle, Tiffany, and Becky, and then come back and you'll still be there with puppy eyes, like, yes, daddy.
And with open legs.
Open legs, yes, daddy, whatever you want. What's the, why does he even need to have?
Because she loves him.
But what does he have to fight for? What is the challenge for him? You know, because I feel like a lot of times the question is like, why won't he love me back? You know, I've done so much for him. I've been there for him through all these hard times. I've been there for him when his baby mama kicked him out, his wife kicked him out, and I let him stay with me all up in my bed.
But you know what she didn't know? That whole time he had 8 other bitches, and them 8 other hoes rode with his ass the whole fucking time too.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. And he left. Okay, when him and the wife were straight again, or him and the girlfriend, or him and the baby mama, they broke up for like a month or 2 or a few weeks, he left and he went back to her. Okay? When he comes and visits you for the weekend, Sunday night, okay, or Sunday morning or Monday morning, whatever, he's pulling up his pants to go home.
Ooh.
So, you know, this man is in total control of all of you. And it's like the 8 of chalices again, like there has to be a point where it's either, because here's the thing, you can stay in it, sis. You can stay in it. Stay in it, but be happy in where you're at, and don't try to, you know, Don't try to elevate your
more.
position.
Don't
try to elevate your position. You know, you have to play your position. If you know the dynamics are you're the side and I will only call you when I need something from you. I mean,
just like the other bitches. This motherfucker don't got no main bitch. Yeah, he doing all y'all hoes like that. It ain't one that he doing all of y'all like that. He don't got no main one. You don't got no main one.
Yeah, this Emperor card and with the Justice
just do side
card,
pieces. That's all y'all are.
I feel like with the Justice card though,
I feel like you're trying to get pregnant. That's what I feel like you're trying to do.
Yeah, that's hello. I ain't even let me get there, Queen. Let me get there. Okay, so with the Justice card, I feel like some of you are looking for work. Yes, some of you are looking for work about this particular man, or you're doing work about this particular man, trying to seek karmic retribution. But let me tell you something, okay? Let me give you some tea. Karma doesn't work if, well, you know, the black magic always works. That's the real tea. But if you like depending on karma and stuff like that, and you're like, oh, well, you know, you're gonna get yours. I mean, it doesn't really make sense for it to actually work if you knew what you were walking into. If you knew that you were walking into being a side piece situation and you're hurt and you're upset because he reminds you you are a side piece situation. See, you got to play your role, sis. You have to play the role, and you have to be. If I was actively engaging in a side piece situation, I would have me a main. Okay, I would go out and try to find me a main settle down. Okay, that is giving me my 90 or 100% presence. Okay, and then if I'm still feeling it, maybe once every 6 months or whatever. You know, I'm not saying you go out and have affairs or whatever on your partner, but sometimes the dynamics and the cards, they fall where they may, and you and that person, like Reyna said, you guys have that soul tie, and it's just so strong that like you may need that bang out, you may need that refresher every once in a while because you guys have become that. It's not to say that it can never be broken, and you know, if you decide within yourself that it needs to be broken, then it should and it must. But if you've agreed to that and you're like, okay, like this is what it is. You got your family, you got this over there. You come see me when you see me, and you spend money when you come see me, and you give me bang out when you come see me, and I am going to go over here and live my life. That's the thing. Having your own life.
She can't do that because she feels like he's the one for her. She don't even want to fuck no other man because.
Well, guess what? This Empress card that came out, sweetheart, you're trying to get pregnant from him.
She is.
Or either the woman that he's with is pregnant.
Ooh.
Okay, but I feel like his allegiance lies with whoever's pregnant in this situation.
His allegiance lies with his nuts. And the head of his dick, that's where his allegiance lies.
Reyna is on fire tonight, kids. I don't know who let this queen out.
Girl, bye. Stop acting like you worse than me, girl. I don't know what you're talking about.
I am not.
Yes,
but this Empress situation.
So Empress is also in this reading?
Yeah, Miss Empress. She's here. Yeah, the Emperor is here, and the Empress is here, and the Ace of Wands, and Justice. So it's kind of like, I feel like this card is saying, in your mind, you need something to feel attached to him. Like you want that baby.
She wants justice.
You want that baby, or you've been thinking about it. Maybe that you don't want it, but it's like
she wants to tie to him. She wants that.
You want that. You want something to officially tie him to you. And I mean, like with a child, like he's going to have to. I mean, not that he's going to have to, but
that's the blood. That's blood.
That's him.
That's him. That's his child.
Right.
Everybody can't say that.
Right.
So I feel like you're trying to do that. I feel like you're trying to. You got the Ace of Wands and the Empress.
Yeah.
and you got the justice card, I feel like, yeah, you trying to get pregnant. You trying to
Yeah,
get pregnant.
and I think whoever's in this situation, they're gonna pull a doozy because we got the 7 of swords here and the moon card.
Oh no.
Yeah, we got the 7 of swords here.
Oh, 7 of swords. Oh yeah, so you're definitely gonna be, girl. Yeah,
you're gonna try to pull one. Somebody's gonna pull something, honey.
You pulling a
There's
stunt.
something being plotted. There's something being plotted.
I ain't even, girl. Look, if that's what you want to do, if you want to get pregnant by this man,
get it, sis.
Get it, sis. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, get your life. Get your life, girl. Sis. Get it, sis.
Get it, sis. And you know what? Come to reynateas, and we'll have him come back and lay that nut up in you to get you what you want. How about that? How about that? Now, with the moon card, it's like, yeah, it's this whole
she's still gonna be going through it.
Yeah, because
girl, that nigga,
it's just not gonna. I don't know. Like, it's not
girl,
gonna.
He was not made to love. He was not made to love you.
No, he wasn't. And I feel like the 7 of swords could also be him too. It could also be him as well. Like,
but they
do
it to each
and
other.
The lies and the back and forth.
It's just messy. It's real messy. It's a messy relationship. Y'all messy. Okay.
And here's the thing, like reynateas and the readings that are done, you know, it picks up on the energy of like people that actually listen in on us. And we're not kidding when we say people have actually come to us with these situations, and the dynamic is like this. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, girl, there's no judgment, honey, because girl, I have been messy too.
It's not, but you know, we just keep
messy too, girl, and we are kicking for the house, and we are your good Judies, honey. We're your friends that when you come over and give us this silly shit, we're gonna tell you about.
But we still gotta get you together, like we still gotta kind of, you know, snatch your edges off a little bit. So we still gotta, you know, bop like, you in the head a little bit. We still gotta, you know, gotta ring you in the head a little bit, cause this over here it is a little mess, sis. It is mess. It is mess, sis. You trying to get pregnant by this man, and this man got all these other bitches. This man be slanging his dick to all these other females, and you don't care.
There might be an STD scare up in this too. Yes, girl, because the 10 of swords and the 6 of swords comes out as the
10 of swords also is out, and the 6 of swords.
Yes, she is, queen.
Child, but you know what? That would make sense with the 8 of swords. And you know, I feel like, oh my God, I don't even know where to start. This is a mess. It's so much. This is a lot of, you know, it's a lot of emotion. You got love emotions. You got like hate emotions here. You got I'm done with your ass emotions here.
Yes.
You got pregnancy emotions here. You got all type of goddamn emotions here.
It's time to ground it, sis. You gotta ground this. It's too rapid right now for you. And I feel like, you know, the only way out. The only way out is a way that I don't think you're ready to face yet, because it will require you to give up on him. Like, that's the, you know, karma, Miss Justice here, I feel like Justice is looking at the entirety of the situation just for what it is. Like, she's impartial, honey. She has no opinion. It's like Miss Uni, honey. Miss Uni is over here, girl. Galaxies are being destroyed, bitch. You know, famine, disease, pestilence is being spread. The girls are starving. And Miss Uni is over here flipping her hair, girl. So what is this? What is this in the grand scheme of your life kind of situation? And I feel like when you kind of look at it from that perspective, for example, okay, looking at the situation on my, and for our lovely listener out there who likes to clock our story time teas and try to put 2 and 2 together. Ooh. Yes, honey. I'm talking about the particular ex from the, you know, because they're like coming. I'm like, wait a minute, girl. I know what I'm talking about. Okay, this particular ex from the In Tranquil Spirit video. Yes, this one. Okay. There was a point that even someone said to me, I don't think it was you, Raina, but it was someone said to me, or I was like listening to something. Maybe I was watching YouTube videos on how to get over this person or whatever. And they were just like, think about the long-term dynamic of the relationship in the situation. Like, is this person? It was you, Reyna, actually, and I think you brought. Yes. Is this person gonna be in your life 3 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and what are they gonna be bringing to the table if you let them remain in your life that long? And I honestly,
I remember that. Yeah.
It was honestly like nothing. There was nothing this person could give me besides momentary pleasure. Okay, dick. And to be quite honest with you, the dick was all right, but there have been better dicks. Okay, like there have been finer dicks, there have been prettier dicks, there have been, and I know we just going
longer dicks.
Longer dick. I mean, just there are just so many more options out there that you could be experiencing. And even for myself, looking back on that working, bitch, I'm very proud of it. Yes, because bitch, I slayed, honey, and I will do it again. But it also showed me that I am in control
of your life, of my life,
right? Of my life, and that when she was cut off, and I was completely finally done with her, and I am finally completely done with her. Bitch, all these new people, people, guys, girls, not like that, but just like people coming into my life, appreciating me, valuing me, friends, all this shit, going places, doing things, because I stopped living for him. I stopped living for him. I stopped putting all my energy and my magic and my time into this person. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's worth it, bitch, let me say this. If it's worth the magic and that it's, y'all been married, it's a family, it's a home, you need this person, you have a life with this person starting to distance themselves and this like that. Yes, girl, emergency case situation. But in this messy ass situation, you know better. You know what time it is, and he's not going to give you that. And it's like you're still confused about what it is that you're supposed to be doing. Like you're waiting on him to give you a sign. Yeah. You're waiting, and he's left you for dead. Ooh. He left you for dead, girl. The Ten of Swords.
And you know what? And you know what, sis? Even if you get pregnant with a baby, bitch, he'll still leave your ass for dead.
He's still gonna leave you. He's not gonna be there. He's not.
And you know what?
And you know what's funny? In the Six of Swords.
What you're gonna say right now is what I was thinking with the little kid.
Queen. Yeah. You already know.
The mama with the little kid.
Swords, Rider-Waite deck, the woman is leaving alone with the kid.
The child.
She's being ferried across the water by this man.
Okay. But shamed
and banished with this child.
Yeah.
Girl, these costs ain't no game, honey. What's up? Come on, let us know in the comment section, honey. Where you at? What's tea? I know you probably won't even say much because that's a lot of tea to take on, girl, and just be like, wow, like, yeah, okay. that's real. But I'm telling you, it's not gonna work. Like this plan, whatever you are devising to try to trap him, it's not gonna work. It's going to fail, and you're gonna be left with more of a burden than you think. I think you'll be able to really handle and take on. You'll champion it now,
She will.
But it'll cost you more. It'll cost you so much more when you could be out here doing other things. But I just pulled another card just for sake, old time sake.
Oh.
9 of Swords.
Oh no.
9 of Swords. So mama, you are up at night, you are
just gonna be up at night with a crying baby. Ooh. And no man to help you. Cause that he's still gonna be a dog gonna be a dog. I'm a dog. I'm a dog. I'm a dog. This man is still gonna. He ain't gonna change. You may think this is your soulmate, that he's the one for you. You don't want nobody else. You have been the only one. He's been your only sex partner for the last 3 to 4 years. You ain't let no other man fucking. You're so proud of that. You let him know that every single time he gets dressed after he fucks you. When he's about to leave, let him know that shit. He's the only one. That pussy is just for him. It's only his. He doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't even believe you.
No, he doesn't.
Because he thinks you do what he does.
Yes. Ain't that the tea? A man, let me tell you, it's like they say, a person, you are what you create, or like what you believe about other people is true about yourself. So for him to be a dog, he thinks you're just as doggish as he is. He definitely does not believe
He
your
don't take you
vows of
serious.
devotion. He does not. He does not. He doesn't trust women. He does not trust women. He does not trust people. He doesn't even trust himself.
Hello.
He doesn't even like himself. Ooh. He doesn't even like himself. He has to go through you for you to have that many cups, like that many cups, and have that many people that you need at one time. So, and my ex, okay, Miss Intranquil, fool, the same way. Have multiple numbers.
Look at that. Ooh,
numbers. Girls over here complimenting him. Girls over here sending him nudes. Girls on Instagram. Girl always, and it was just all. It was like never enough. Like when is your limit?
It's never enough, and you're the ace of chalices, so you want to pour and pour and pour, but it will never be enough. It will never be enough. You can you can slit your damn wrist and bleed the fuck out in a damn cup, and he will not be impressed.
Well, sis, I mean, you already know all this. That's you already know what time it is with this. But I really would suggest that you do not give him this seed, honey. Like, don't. And I'm also feeling like the next time you guys do it, if you're not careful, this is what it'll be. Okay, like you'll be in that situation where you know you carrying for her,
carrying this baby,
caring for her, and
struggling. This man is nowhere to be found.
He will not help you.
He will not pick up the phone.
He will not.
He is not interested. He's not going to be there when you give birth.
Ooh, that's shit. Like that right there is like, that's where
all of that. That's pain. That's pain. But then you think like, oh well, you know, it's his baby, so you know, I guess if that makes you sleep at night, sis, then you know.
But you're not sleeping at night because you got the 9 of swords.
Child.
Okay, we're let's wrap this up, honey. Reynateas is available for spell work. Let me tell you something. If you really want to get through with this one, you come to Reynateas. We will do core cutting rituals. We do core cutting rituals. Okay. We will bring his old sorry ass back if you want him back, girl. We do that too. You know, we'll bring him back, girl. But usually we try to like advise you to go the path of enlightenment and empowerment and doing better for yourself, honey. But if you want him back, girl,
or if you want to slay him,
if you definitely want to slay him, we will take on the job, girl. We will have him removed from your life, okay? Removed from your life. Removed from your life. That also being said, Reynateas is available for readings. We will leave our email in the description box below. Honey, it has been a kiki. Don't worry. If you do get on the line with us for a reading, we don't go in this hard.
We go in harder.
No, we don't.
Buckle up.
No, we don't.
Buckle
up. Do not. No, we don't. We do. We don't. We're real good. We good. We have a kiki, but in this particular situation, looking at how messy this reading has been, honey, yeah, we had to have a cackle about it. So there it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will be back. Stay tuned. And find us on Instagram, Reynateas. Wait, Reyna_teas or Reyna_teas on Instagram. We're there, and we're on YouTube. We'll also be opening up some different avenues for social media, and be looking out very soon. We will be having a wait, I just lost my train of thought. We're gonna set up something. We'll let the kids know when we get there. Right. But on that note, have a good night. We will talk to you guys very soon.